Good morning, Misfits. Day 3 of regionals. Just ran 3 miles. Figured these goons would be at the coffee shop. They were at the coffee shop. Max is making fun of me while I'm trying to shoot my intro. It's really rude. Yeah, it's day 3. I'm gonna see if I can get my breath back and we'll check back in.
Another third of the field is capable of giving the top guys points, but may or may not based on how motivated they are. So it's really hard to stick yourself like in between people, because what he needs is not only to beat the people ahead of him, but he needs people to get points between them and him. So he needs to come in first, and he needs like the people that are below him to give the guys above him points, which doesn't necessarily make for. It's not really easy when a third of the field is like, yeah, cool, like went to regionals this year, and they're like they don't care anymore. You'll see like each weekend it starts with 40 people, and then it's 38, and then it's 37. And the next thing you know, there are regions with like 32 people competing by the end. So 8 people have either dropped out or got hurt. That's the only tough part about the scoring system. I wish they used the game scoring system. It's a little bit different. What are we doing here? Patrick Vellner and Tim Paulson and Craig Kenny are basically 1, 2, and 3 now, unless one of them has a really bad day today, which I don't really see happening. They're probably all going to go. You have Alexander Caron, Daniel Vijay, Chase Smith, Marquand Jones, and Cody. He needs someone to jump. I mean, he's only 22 points out, but he needs someone to jump ahead to make a move. I mean, he had a good day yesterday. He had a 6th and a 9th compared to a 13th and a 20th, and he didn't move. He moved to event 3, sorry. Event 1 of yesterday, but didn't move after the second one.
I got a tub of cold brew. Bucket. What do you think of that?
I don't think he did in training, but there's an element to Cody that it makes him special in the sport, is that he turns things on when it matters. Like, he thrives in competition. Like, if you look at Cody in the gym, he's really, really fit, and he'll beat you at most workouts, but he doesn't bring it the way he brings it here. So being in that heat with those top guys, being able to see exactly where they are is going to give him that fight. I mean, I think about the handstand walk, toe to bar, and kettlebell deadlift from last year with Vellner, and the fact he was with Vellner in that heat. Vellner crushed that, but Cody was chasing him the entire time, and I think that pushed Cody maybe 30 seconds or a minute faster than he'd planned on doing it, or he could have done it if he was just in his gym by himself. So it's going to be a tough one for him. I mean, you think about Cody's weaknesses in terms of movements, posterior chain and like step ups wouldn't be a strong suit of his, but he's going to do really well in the handstand push-ups. He's going to do well in the toes to bar. He loves the bike. And he's just going to grind from there on out, because that's what that is. This is to me reminds me of 2013, where they had all those chipper movements and they ended with that 90-foot walking lunge with the axle bar in the front rack. And it's just like, who wants at this point? To me, this is a longer, extended version of that. That's the exact same thing. It's like, who wants to grind at the very, very end of the workout and show that they want to go back to Madison, Wisconsin, versus who's here to like just collect their Reebok cooler or whatever the hell they got.
How do you think Austin being out of the competition now is going to affect Caroline?
I think initially it messed with her pretty good, in terms of like she just was very concerned for her, and as any like significant other would be, about their partner being, you know, hurt at first and know how serious it was. So I think that played with, you know, her mind a little bit going into event 3. She said she was feeling kind of nauseous about the whole deal. I thought she responded really well. I mean, that's a really tough workout for the ladies to finish, just based on upper body strength and bench press. Someone that's trained a lot. So I thought she did really well there. Events 3 and 4, I know she made a silly mistake in event 3, and she could have done a little better there. In event 4, that's right up her alley, burpees and snatches. I think going forward, you know, that anxiety or that like worry about him kind of subsided, and she was able to refocus and think about herself. And thankfully Austin was like a participant in that too. He like helped her think about, you know, this is still your weekend too. You know, it's nice that you're in my corner trying to support me, but you have a similar goal that I did. Both coming here to do well in our respective divisions, so focus back up and get back to work. So I don't think it's bothering her anymore. I think she's refocused. So you know, she obviously someone that cares about Austin deeply. So worried at first, but now I think she's back focused again. So she's excited about the start of event 5. Gymnastics are her forte, especially handstand push-up and toes to bar. The bike will give her a little trouble, but she can stay competitive there, and then from there on out, event 6, she really likes. She's got a rope climb, she's got thrusters, so it should be a fun day.
Pick one. Look at it.
What happens over these weekends is you get to a certain point and
You're just like, I don't care anymore.
either a quarter or a third of the field is like, I got my t-shirt, I'm out of here. That's a magic trick.
I've been practicing my magic instead of my CrossFit, clearly.
No, I just left it on the sheet. Moving around.
Disney Park where you
Epcot.
can eat your way around the world.
Epcot.
I know that. Stop.
Epcot.
The flappers like.
The more of these you do, the better you get at them.
Yeah, that's incredible.
You learn things.
That's like
I feel like I'm getting so smart doing crossword puzzles. No, I don't know.
Did you just say the Hoover?
Good enough to eat. Edible?
This fucking
Ah.
gun.
Flush out of
When nocturnal animals. Duh. Oh, what?
day night? What does day night mean? I think it's daytime. Day night.
Contact high.
It's my favorite store, Home Depot. I go there during the day night to Home Depot. It's getting weird in here.
Austin knew some things I didn't know he knew.
I know a lot of things.
Well, what is your business card gonna say? Do you remember?
No.
It's like
Good at things and stuff.
no, it wasn't
Some
that.
things, first of all.
It was like I don't know everything, but I know some stuff. Austin Spencer. I don't know it all, but I know some.
For what business?
Doesn't matter.
Just lie. It applies to all.
It's his resume. It's his resume. It's his business cards. Everything.
Austin, how you feeling today?
A little better than yesterday. I didn't wake up super achy or anything, or stiff, so that was good. I'm gonna see if I can go get some work done, even though I'm not an athlete anymore.
You're just done, completely not an athlete anymore.
My plan is to basically go ham in the beginning. I think it's set up, at least in practice, it's set up where I can do that, and I'm not gonna like die on the bike. And I think it'll work out okay for me because a lot of people that aren't that great with the gymnastics, I think will have that extra pressure on the bike and maybe we'll go out a little too hot on the 50 calories. So, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, my plan is to just do my thing on the first 2 movements, stay tough on the bike, and then just get through those freaking step overs. The lunges are actually way better than I thought they would be. Last year, the lunge workout, when I was out there, wasn't so great.
What's his name? Nipper. His name is Nipper.
Last time you guys saw me, I was huffing and puffing. I'm better now. I've had my coffee. We are heading in for day 3. Caroline looking to make moves into the top 10, and Cody looking to make moves into a qualifying position. It's gonna be stressful, it's gonna be fun. Let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, at 3-rounder, 4-row seated.
It's final event time, ladies and gentlemen. Cody is 18 points out. Has to throw a home run swing up there. I'm about to vomit. Let's see if I vomit or he vomits first.
Yeah, here we go, the final event right here. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a barn burner. Final couplet, rope climbs and thrusters, you know the deal. 4, 3, and 2 on the rope climbs. 16, 12, and 8 with that heavy 155-pound barbell. Dylan, 7 minutes is all we're gonna give them. I don't think we're gonna need it, my friend. Jones and Mooney join him out of the barbell, Mike. deep into that second round. The 3 rope climbs complete. All the way through the end. 5 of their stunts going out to Madison, Wisconsin this summer for the 2018 Rebound CrossFit 2018 Regional. 3-2. Round out your top 3 finishers here in our final event.
And we are back. I apologize for the abrupt exit from regionals. I was not interested in sticking the camera in Cody's face, you know, after kind of what went down with the weekend. And you know, in the interest of being completely honest with you guys as well, you know, for myself, I don't know that I was ready, you know, to have my own camera stuck in my face. Really, you know, really great weekend for a lot of different reasons. You know, obviously a challenge to watch Austin get hurt. You know, Caroline made some serious strides as a competitor. You can see if you go check out the leaderboard that, you know, that longer time domain is still something that she's gonna have to attack. But a couple of hiccups in the handstand walk and those other 4 events all would have been top 10, which is really exciting, you know, for her progress and her getting used to competing, you know, more than anything. You know, and then on Cody's side, 6th place in that region, regardless of what happened, is insanely impressive. You know, you guys, if you've watched the vlog over the course of the last few days, you know what I'm talking about in terms of, you know, what went down with the treadmills in event 1. Tough pill to swallow, especially in the short term. I'm definitely the kind of guy, you know, if you guys are familiar with the Misfit project, you know, I'm big on if you can't change your circumstances, you got to change your attitude. And I know that, you know, we'll be able to get there eventually, but it stings pretty good right now. So yeah, we're gonna take the next couple of days, you know, to hang out at home and recharge, and then Cody and I will be headed out to Del Mar to help China Cho, and the rest of the Misfits out there meet up with Jen and Ted, and that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed weekend 1 of the vlog, you know, getting us back out onto the road, and we'll see you in a couple days.